I'm gonna wait for a few people to get on in, but I'll explain what I'm doing here in just a second. I'm right across from the Sciento building at in Denver, off of Blake Street, right down the street from Coors Field. I'm not gonna take too much of your time today, but let's start getting prepared here. Let's get out of the vehicle. Gotta be safe. What's up, Brandon James McDonald? Welcome, everybody. I'm not going to keep you guys for too long today, but I do want to chalk something over at the Sciento building. Hang on. I'm going to grab some chalk. I think we're going to start over here. They still got the RV. What do you get when you mix a cow with corn? What's up, Ellie? Stay long. We'll see, man. I don't know. This shocking stuff takes a lot out of you, man. Especially at my advanced age. Wow, they're quick to get rid of this stuff. Corned beef. I like it. A little bit of humor goes a long way. All right, hang on, guys. I got a couple of messages that I want to put here. First, I got to put the obligatory cult message, so hang on. Okay. So, of course, I got to do that, right? But I got a special message that I'm doing today. General Boa. I'm also watching. Yeah, I know. I went on the same time as Natalie. Apologies to Natalie, but I have to get this stuff done early. I can't worry about who else is going live or whatever. Hopefully you guys can multi-stream or check it out on the replay crew. Big Chief in the house. What's up, buddy? Que onda, way? All right, here's the message today, guys. Hold on. Shout out to my Tony. That's the message right there. And then I'm gonna put something else over here. We'll actually do it right here. All right. So those were the main messages that I wanted to do this morning. I can't do too much. My back is hurting a lot today, guys. But special shout out to my Tony. This was all about you, Tony. I hope you're doing well. I know Natalie's live right now. She had no idea I was doing this. But this is my message to you, Tony. And I love you, dude. And hang in there. You and Natalie are great people. And but I just thought that I'd give you a voice here in Denver, Tony. And this is the main message that I wanted to do right there. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to spend a few more minutes here, guys, but this is the message that I wanted to do today. I was watching Natalie. I had planned on doing this for a little while, but today was a perfect day. It's nice out. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, let me get, you know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm going to go to the other side and do a little more chalking at the other entrance. But that's the message that I wanted to get today. I'm going to have my megaphone here for a few minutes. But let me chalk up here. And then, I'll try to see if anybody goes inside this building or whatever. But one more chalking at the other side here. Like I said, I'm getting too old to do this. My back is not allowing me to go too long as far as chalktology goes, but in spirit I'm there all the way. But let's do some more here. Okay. Raid from Natalie. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, no, it's all good. I appreciate everybody coming in from Natalie's. This actually, let me go down to the other side, but I'm doing a little bit of Chalktology today. Not much because I have physical limitations, but let me show you what I did on the other side. This is especially, I'm glad all you people from Natalie are coming on over. Let me show you what I got going on over here. Doggo. That's what's going on, right? Everybody has time for doggos. But for all the people coming in from Natalie, it's a message from my Tony. We're all with you, Tony, even if we can't be there. But here's the first part of it. Cheryl, welcome. MD, Wills, JDSA. Welcome on in. Right on. Old Frizz. Yeah. Look at this message over here, though, guys. This is the main message. You know, cult aside. Right on. Vinci Becky, welcome. Thank you. KT Peta, appreciate that. Martha, what's up? Nance Drew, welcome. Wills, Brandon, you've been here. Nicole Jonker. Neuropsych, welcome. Annie, welcome. Mayor 924, welcome. Mina, welcome. Rika. Yeah, I know, Rika. I can't do too much of it. Who, welcome. Sue Denham. Maui, welcome. Nice to have you all in here. Sandy Lee, welcome. Old Frizz. Gee, so many people. I can't even keep up with the chat here, guys. Marlene Racine, great to see you as well. Mary Reno, love that you titled this stream. Yes, that's exactly right. Corn, welcome. Nice to have you all here. KT Peta, welcome. Astroflux, welcome. Nice to have you here. Nebulous, welcome. Welcome on in from Natalie's. If you guys are just joining, like you are, I'm here doing a tiny bit of Chalktology. You know, it's getting harder and harder for me to do this stuff, but I do what I can. Never in, Catherine, welcome. Martha, welcome. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. B-Ball Chick, welcome. Gobi Faith. Yes, Natalie Raid, I love it. Corcola. Yes, this is Denver, Colorado. Pippi, welcome. Scientology up north, welcome. Sue Herman, welcome to the Monster Squad. Thank you for becoming a member. Morning Prairie Breeze. Wow, so many people. Abraham, welcome. Eric Rowe, welcome. Everybody coming in from Natalie's stream, I really appreciate you all. Yeah, I know, Pinchy Becky, I'm decades old. My birthday is coming up next month too. My son's birthday is the 1st. I don't celebrate them anymore. Nebulous, welcome. Anna from Canada, welcome. Mary Reno, thank you for that comment. Adrian's in here. Ash, thank you. Creshire Cat, welcome. Mama Opal, hello, it's Lee. Welcome from Natalie's stream. Everybody from Natalie's stream, welcome. Thank you all for coming in and checking it out. What's a birthday exactly, Pinchy Becky? What's up, Carrie Ann? Nice to have you here. Abraham, thank you for telling everybody to hit that like button. Really appreciate it. LA and TO. Yeah, exactly. Hi from the UK, Leaning G. Welcome. What's the guy's name with no arms and no legs flitting in the ocean? I don't know, Brandon, tell me. Selma. Yes, thank you, from the Netherlands, Neuropsych. My twin's birthday is the 2nd. Gemini twin boys. That's awesome. Hello, it's Lee. I think I got you. Birthday cake, yeah. LA Foos. What's up, Kip? Nice to have you here. Marlene. Gotta see that hair. Hold on. Jesus. You guys want to see my hair? It's all jacked up because I was... Hold on. Hold on. There you are. There I am. Hello, everybody. In Annapolis saying hello. Eagles and clouds flow by. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. All right. Susan, what's up? Nice to have you here. Vortex, welcome. Good morning. Morning, everybody that's coming on in from Natalie's. Looking good and chill. That's right, DJ Nico. Nice to have you here, by the way. Marissa Martin, PDX. Hello, welcome. Trying to get everybody. Amber Van Ness. I'm an October baby. Oh, that's cool. I like October. October is probably one of my favorite months. Don Nachos. Pinchy Becky. Windy City, welcome. Nice to have you here. Speaking of Windy City, I'll be doing an interview with Windy City this Friday at, I believe, 2 Eastern, Windy. I think that's what we agreed upon. MD Media, thank you for the 10 spot, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Big raid day today, yeah. Awesome day in Denver. It's going to be like 80 degrees today and perfect. It's awesome. Erica, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's see. Anna from Canada. I think I mentioned you. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Sandra, OT420, welcome. Nice to have you here. I don't think I addressed you earlier. All right. So here's the messages, guys and gals. I know it's not much, but I really can't do too much. But of course, the obligatory cult entrance message, right? But here, even though my Tony didn't say it, I'm going to attribute it to my Tony. He says, "Stop the abuse." And then this is my favorite right here. KT Peta, I don't know if I mentioned you, but welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. And then at the back over here, if it's windy, let me know, guys. I think I have a mic that can mitigate that wind, but if it gets too windy, let me know. We're going up here. The other day, I chalked all the way, mostly up here. I think I missed a few squares, but I think that was last week. I chalked all up and down here. But you can see they take it out pretty quick. they don't waste time when it comes to this. But I do like this back here, cult entrance. Matthew the King, welcome. Okay, good. Ginger, welcome. Nice to have you here. But yeah, I covered the bases, right, guys? I mean, I got the front and back. And, you know, we did all right. Jody Q and Pup Groomer, welcome you two. Nice to have you both here. Really appreciate the love and support. Thank you coming over from Natalie's stream. But I'm just, I'm just hanging out today. There's the shark, by the way, right across the street. But I love these messages over here. I've been meaning to do this for a few days now and been so busy. But we are, we're going to continue doing this as much as I can. The chalking, chalking takes a toll, but I can do what I can do, So here's the messages, the cult entrance over there. Old Frizz, hard on the knees and back, especially my back. Jules, welcome. Nice to have you here. There is a party here. 148 people in here? Are you kidding me, y'all? Haven't had that many in a while, but look at these messages, y'all. Cult entrance, of course. But this is my favorite right here. Storm chasing to take a break. No, I mean, Eastern Colorado is where the storm chasing is at, but even that's kind of stressful. I have a really nice car that I don't want to get involved in any tornadoes and shit, so no storm chasing for me. I might watch it. I do like watch storm chasers. Like there's a lot in Oklahoma and Arkansas and Kansas and places like that. What else do we got here? Statistics from the Department of Homeland Security estimate $150 billion profit in human trafficking this year. This is okay. So maybe we can do that. We can make this an informational stream, guys. Like, people ask me all the time, how did you get involved in this Scientology protesting movement, as they say? Hold on, there's a new sign there. Oh, it's not new. It just says if you're ill, don't enter. They want to avoid sickness and all that shit. But quite simply, I've been anti-Scientology for decades, literally decades. I'm a never in, but I know the horrors of this made-up religion. It's a purely made-up business religion. They call it a religion, but it's purely a business. They sell books, they traffic humans, they abuse elderly, they abuse kids. I mean, the list goes on and on. But I knew about this for decades, and my thing was, I'm a civil rights activist, a cop watcher. I do many things on this channel, but the one thing that spurred me was when Ellie called me to help Jay. Now, number one, I know that Scientology is a cult, and I've known for years that the details are horrific, and we can go over those details eventually on this channel, and I will. We'll start with Windy City when I interview him on Friday. But basically, the gist of it is Ellie is the one to thank for me getting involved in this protesting movement, because it's 100% the right thing to do morally. So when I'm out here doing things, it means something. It's not to chase clout or anything of that nature. If people know me or my channel, they know that I'm the real deal, and I fight for what I believe in, and I believe in people, and I will always fight for people, and I will always fight for the people inside this building here. I will. And it's just one of those things where my love of people, it supersedes most things in my life, so I a lot of times will protest different things, and this one is a worthy cause. So when I'm out here, I give it my all, and I want people to escape, and my offer still stands. Anybody that's watching that's in Scientology, inside this Denver Scientology building, or if you're somewhere else and you can get to Denver, I want to take you out to lunch if you're in this cult, and let's have a conversation. I will pay for it, and we will get you some help. So there you go. Jan, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's see, what else do we got? Corn, welcome. I don't know if I welcomed you. Purple hearts for sure. But there you go. Also, something really touched me, my heart, when I was watching one of Natalie's streams. For people that don't know, my mom had ovarian cancer, and the doctor told her that she had less than 6 months to live when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And if I get choked up, That's human nature. It's what happens when you think of stuff like that. But, um, I'll never forget what my mom told the doctor. And, he said that she had 6 months to live. And my mom, in her infinite wisdom, said, I don't have an expiration date on my head. And from that point forward, there is no mountain insurpassable. So I know what Tony is going through right now. And, you just got to keep fighting and keep going. And hopefully the best results will follow. But I just want Tony to know that, we're here with you, dude. We're here with you all the way. And if that means financial help, if that means emotional support, if it means us just being there for Natalie and doing whatever we can for Natalie, then that's what it's going to be. Because I know what my mom went through. And 10 years later, she's still here. So fuck what the doctors say. Fuck what anybody else in the internet says. This is a fight, and we're gonna be there for you, Tony, no matter what. So fuck cancer. My Tony Strong is the message today. Let's do hearts for Tony today. Let's think of Tony today. Important to write Tony a letter or do a video like I'm doing here. This was all about Tony today. I know you're going through it, Tony, but like I said, we're all with you, dude, and we're gonna kick cancer's ass. That's what we're gonna do. So, cult aside, the cult is secondary today, guys. But the main message today, I know I can't do a lot of chalking. Like I said, my back is not doing too great today. But the message is there. And I hope, Scientology, if you're listening, you'll at least leave that message up. I know you guys think that cancer is just a figment of imagination, but that's not true. It's something very real that we all have to tackle. We all know someone or somebody that's been affected by cancer, and you know what? It could be any one of us tomorrow. So this is a fight for the current people that are struggling with cancer, and this is a fight for people that are going to have that fight in the future. And Scientology sucks. That's my message today. Linda G, welcome. I lost my best friend to colon cancer. She had stage 4 and fought it for 4 years. My mom had breast cancer, Amy says. See, that's what I'm saying, you guys. Everybody knows somebody, right? So this is even though this is a message for Tony, this is a message for all of us. We are all, as human beings, in this together. We all are in this together because we know somebody. And if you don't know somebody, now you do. Now you do. My mom fought and she won. Tony's gonna fight. Everybody with cancer right now is gonna fucking fight. My mom had colon cancer. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Petty Lane. Everybody knows somebody. Everybody's been affected by it. Everybody knows. The plight that we're all in, and we're all in. Matter of fact, check this out. That's right. We're all in. And then, you know what? I might as well give myself some self-promotion here. Let's put my YouTube channel. Why not? I never do that. All right. Why not, right? Bernie, welcome. Lung and brain cancer. Doctor gave him 3 to 6 months. That was 10 years ago. That's right, Prairie Breeze. Like my mom said, there is no expiration date on your head. If you're battling cancer or have battled cancer, give a little support to somebody today that is going through it, you know. But let's recap here. Then I'm gonna grab a chair and then I'll talk with you guys. Maybe I'll sit in the shark. Do you guys mind if I sit in the shark for a bit? I would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button. We're already up to, looks like 159 likes. That's amazing. But let's go over here. This is a good message. I like this message. Yeah, Maui, it is what it is. I'll explain to you guys my back condition here in a minute. What it boils down to, I just have a bad back. I have arthritis in my back, so that's why I can't do too much chalking, you know, a little at a time. But that's the real reason. But for everybody that's just joining, I do have a message today. I entitled the stream "My Tony Strong" for a reason. Tony's going through it. I'm not going to recap. You'd have to go over to Natalie's channel, Life After a Cold. Most of you guys know what's going on, but that's where you will get the information on my Tony and what he's going through. And this is a special message for my Tony. TCD, welcome. Nice to have you here. And if I missed anybody, I'm sure my mods gave you a very warm welcome. As you can see, I've been kind of busy. Here's a little self-promotion. And then this is my favorite message of the day, guys. Hey TCD, I've been meaning to get a hold of you. I'm wondering when you're going to be up here. I want to do something a little different with you. I want to do a little bit of cop watching with you. Get with me, TCD. Let me know when you can get up here, if it's this week, next week, whatever. Yeah, neuropsych. I understand. There are people that are going to lose their battles with cancer. I've had people in my family that have lost the battle, but there have been people, namely my mom, that won that battle. And you know, there's always, oh, puppy. How you doing, buddy? You mind if I pet him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, he's awesome. Look at you, buddy. You're so happy. Look at you. I'm trying to get you on camera here, buddy. There you go. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day. I tried for you guys, but you know, getting back to the message here, support is much needed in that community, the cancer, people with cancer community. Yeah, please don't pee on the chalk. No peeing on the chalk. Is that like no crying in baseball? No peeing on the chalk. All right, so one last time, and then I'm gonna go into the car and rest for a bit. I might do some more chalking, and I definitely will do some protesting. But there you go. I know you didn't personally say this, Tony, but I know you would say something like this. So I put that, and this is the main message today, guys. Oh, appreciate that. Yes, if you want to send cards, there is a P.O. box that you can send cards to Tony. And I highly, highly encourage everybody to do it. I'm doing this in this way because I got a bigger platform here to show support. But, you know, a card means the world, you know. And like this says, we're all in. Fuck cancer. So there you go. And then I got the obligatory cult entrance in the back. Let me put this chalk away and then, oh, I gotta run, guys. I'm gonna get run over. Okay, can't really run, but you know. And when I get back out, I'll probably take a chair. Y'all. Hope you guys don't mind. And then let me grab a napkin. I don't want to get my car full of chalk, y'all. In my glove compartment, I wish Alan B was in chat. Maybe he is in chat, but I have his favorite soccer team's flag that he sent me, which was fantastic. He also sent me a map of London, which was awesome too. Let me sit in here for a little bit, take a drink. Talk with you all. Woo! All right. Woo! Okay. So, fairly successful so far. Nobody's gone in and out as far as I've seen. I'll get back out there. Let me get some air conditioning. Whew, I don't want to sweat like I did the other day. Holy cow. I'm already starting to sweat. There we go. Making it rain green. Who's doing that? That's fantastic. Yeah, if anybody gave memberships, I didn't see it in the chat, but thank you so much. And everybody that just joined, I really appreciate it. I know other streamers have done it, but I did something that most streamers don't even pay attention to. You can put different icons for however many months. Like I know some of the people are starting to enjoy the new icons that I put for everybody. Next step is werewolf, you know, monster squad. It kind of goes with the whole monster squad thing. Hey, no worries. Thank you, Chris, really appreciate it. You got to take care of yourself. There was something that Wendy said that I'm going to touch on in the interview with him, but although I agree with him in principle, I might have a slight disagreement. And his thing is just to be safe when you're out there protesting. And while I agree with that, I mean, everybody should have their, you know, personal safety in mind. I think it takes a lot of selfless people to come out and protest anything. All right, because anytime that you're out and about, thank you, MD, appreciate that, man. If you're the guy that made it rain green in there, I really appreciate you, man. MD does great work. Somebody please put MD's link in there. He's an amazing human being in his own right, and one day I'm going to interview you too, MD. One of the things that I do on the channel is I interview, and I have a special talent at interviewing people because I don't go off script. I don't send people questions. I know, Wendy, I know you were asking me for, you know, topics or the general direction of which the interview is going to go. And I don't do that, because I like things to come from the heart, and I like honest responses to honest questions. So that's how I kind of conduct things. So hopefully I won't catch you too off guard. I'm not going to ask you anything too personal or anything out of bounds per se, but I do want to get to the crux of a lot of stuff. But one of the things that he was talking about. Good morning. Who is that? Aliens. Wow. Okay. Good morning, aliens. One of the things that he was talking about in Natalie had it on her channel, was a clip of Wendy Cities, was about taking care of yourself before. But I actually think it's the opposite. Sometimes you have to, for the good of people, and the betterance, for lack of a better word, and progress of society, there has to be those people that do put their personal safety at risk. And I've done that quite a bit. And I think every protester that goes out, like whether they're in LA or Denver or Boston or Minnesota or wherever you're at, even if it's at an org that is seemingly dead. Like today, this org is completely dead. I haven't seen anybody come or go. I know there's a few cars in the parking lot, and maybe I missed them going in because I wasn't here early enough. But there's always a personal risk, I mean, look at what happened to Jay when he was out here. This is a fairly docile entity here, building. Not much goes on, to be honest with you, at least from what I've seen, and all the times that I've been here, and Jay's been here, and Oop Media and TCD and Sweet Sun Slice. Like there's really not a lot of people going into that building, right? And it's the sign of, to me, it's a sign of a dying cult, but it's a slow death. It's a real slow death. So it takes people like us to bring attention to this, and to facilitate change. And I've done that in Denver with a variety of things, most notably the signs being taken down in the police lobbies, for no recording, which is asinine. It's our First Amendment right. And I fought very vigorously, and so did KDOT, and everybody in Denver really hated those signs. And we got those signs down. So Scientology is just, it's, to me, I view Scientology as a symptom of a bigger problem, especially in this country. I don't know how it is in other countries. I know, like in Germany, there's no tax exempt status for Scientology. But when we're giving a cult, a provable cult, tax exemption status under the guise of religion, I mean, what is next? Can we all start a religion here, and call it the MLH religion, and you guys start pumping in money, and we're selling books and all this shit? Can I get tax exempt status? I mean, the audacity of that is ridiculous. So I think my role here in Denver is solidified. Like I know what my role is here. I do many things, but when it comes to Scientology, I'm gonna try. This is my goal, and I always set little goals. And I think more protesters and more civil rights activists should set smaller goals. We're always, the eyes is always on the bigger prize, right? The goal is to get Scientology shut down, right? For instance, my thought is, let's start chipping away at it, right? Let's get one person, just one, right? One person to get out of that building and have a lunch with me and discuss some of the things, right? Let's discuss on how we can get you out, right? And it should be that way, clear across the board. I understand what's going on in LA, and those protests are amazing, right? They're great. But what is the small incremental change that, and I know, the best person over in LA that's trying And I know they're all trying, and I love them all, right? The one that's trying, I think, the most out there is Laura FM, and I'll tell you why. Because every chance she sees somebody that's familiar, she tries to reach out to that person, to get that person to get the hell out of Scientology, right? Or at least have a conversation, right? You think ODO might be one to leave? There you go. I mean, there's even if we can get one, right? That's a big victory for the entire protesting community. If we can get one person to jump over, that's a huge victory. That means the world, because they have knowledge that not even Natalie or Aaron or any of those people have, right? They've got further knowledge of what's going on inside those buildings. So, you know, that to me, those are the wins. Those are the big wins. If I can pull even one person out of this Denver Scientology building and have lunch with them and give it my all, and give the knowledge that I have in conjunction with the knowledge that they have, and I can convert, right? And I use that term loosely because I'm not trying to convert anybody to anything. I think conversion is brainwash. So if I can turn them back to the light side, right? Because I truly consider what the protesters are doing the light side of things, not the dark side. And the people are great in there. They're not bad people. I don't want anybody ever to go out protesting and thinking that any, you know, they may be bad people, but we have to at least give them the benefit of the doubt, right? We have to say, these people are worthy of our time. Otherwise, why are we out here protesting, right? Why are we out here doing the things that we're doing? You know, let's think about those. Let's contemplate those things. If you're a protester in LA, Denver, Kansas City, Las Vegas, wherever the hell you are, think about those things. Why are you out here protesting? What are you protesting for? And what change can you make? You know, can we pull one of these people over and get them to join our side and picket and protest and do those type of things? That's what I'm interested in, right? That's what I'm here for. It's what I do. We need them where they are at. That's what we say in harm reduction, Pinchy Becky says, yeah. I'm in North Wales, Manchester, UK. Yeah. Compassion goes a long way, Marlene Racine says, yes. I'm on the fence. Biking for $47 a week is rough, ODO says. That's exactly right. Natalie had mentioned she had people reaching out, but obviously want to be kept private. That's fine. You know, it doesn't, like, look, my email, if anybody's watching from Scientology, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I make no secret of it. It's been on the internet for as long as I've been doing this channel. So if someone is interested in reaching out, I'm one to reach out to you. I'll go pick you up. We'll go have lunch. We'll talk. You know, I'll get you connected with the right people, the right resources to get you guys and gals out of this cult, right? And the reason that I use cult, you know, somebody was saying, you know, foul language never works and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sometimes that's true, but other times it's untrue. All right. Language is there for a reason. And I also think anger is a gift too. It's like that Rage Against the Machine song. I can't remember the name of the song, but in it, he's like, anger is a gift, right? And if you channel that anger in the right way, i.e. protesting, and you're angry at the man, right? You're shaking your fist in the air. You know, I'm angry at the man. That's the message, right? That's the message. We're not angry at the people inside for the most part. We are angry at the uppers that are mind controlling and using high control tactics, which I'm very familiar with high control and that type of stuff in cults. I've done a lot of true crime, you know, nosing around and stuff to know what high control means and the way that cults operate. And this is just a big scale cult. The reason it got so big here in the United States is because of its tax exempt status. The United States has a weird way of granting tax exempt status to people that don't need tax exempt status. Freedom, that's right. Freedom, LA Spike, that's right. That's the song. Baby Steps, that's right, Kathy. I'm a small wheel in this cog, guys. I'm a very small wheel, but I'm an effective wheel. You know, like there's an old saying that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I'm that squeaky wheel. The protesters are that squeaky wheel. You know, they will. Oh my God, look at this. This is amazing. Hold on. Oh my God, don't go in there. You can save yourself a ton of money by not going in that building, man. A ton of money. Don't go in there. I tried, guys. I know I was just sitting in this car, but I tried. It's a long battle. That's another thing about protesting that some people don't realize. Some of the younger people out there got to be in it for the long haul. All right, let's see who we got in there. J-Bat, welcome. Nice to have you here. I did try, Marlene. And he went straight in. He walked right past my cult entrance signage. He did look at it, which was amazing. I wish I would have got that on camera. But he looked at my chalking over there, cult entrance. And sadly, he went in. So, you know, it is what it is. I just saw someone go in there, Fleet Factory, that guy that I was trying to get the camera on. I probably should be out there. Let me grab a chair and I'll talk with you guys out there so I can keep a better eye on things. Let me turn this off. I'll show you guys my messages that I wrote to you. I think that's important too. So bear with me. Whew. That was close. Oh, I gotta go on the side. I forgot. Okay. My car's a mess. I have to clean it up. Let's get some sun, y'all. Try to keep you guys out of the sun. All right. Oh, you know what? I could grab my megaphone too. Hell yeah. Props to TCD for gifting me a megaphone. Oh, what the hell? All the batteries came out. Oh well. Let's see. We'll do that. Well, hold on, guys. I got batteries to get to put back in this thing. Now if I can find the other battery. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Yep, goes on. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll go in the shade. That might not be a bad idea too. I can keep an eye on things over here and be in the shade. It ain't easy being cheesy, y'all. But I'm gonna set up shop here just so I can keep an eye on stuff. Actually, let me see if I can get a good view of who's going in and out. Hold on. FedEx probably delivering more Dianetics books. Hold on. Let me go to this side, see if I can get a better view. Then I'm going to take you guys through the messaging today. Once again, it's not a lot, but, you know, one can only do so much. Let's see. Can I see? Barely. Okay. Nah, you know what? We're going to go over here. Screw it. That guy came in and he went through there, so I'll just set up shop there. I want to show you guys the messages once again. And then, you know, maybe we'll call it a wrap. I don't know. We'll see. I'll stay for a few, though. All right, let's go to the messages. There's the one at the back entrance. This guy was really looking at this Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I know, Elliot. Just, something compels me to keep going, and it's everybody. And I do as much as I can, but I think that's as much as I can do for today. But I will be here for a little while, so I'm glad everybody's here. Let's look at the messaging, though. If you guys have a few bucks extra, I know people are thanking me in chat. Get a membership. It's only $3. I know it's a little bit of self-promotion, but I'd rather do it on my stream than on others. Here's the main message for today, guys. That's the main message. This was especially for Tony today. So another amazing human being that has been getting a little bit of love lately and should have way more love is Philip Jones. Heartbreaking story. He's a trooper, and I hope someday soon to have him on the channel because his story is amazing. I'm sure Ellie will put a link in for Philip in there. He's just a solid dude, man, and he's got a wealth of knowledge. Just a wealth of knowledge. All right, we're gonna sit here in the shade near my cult entrance. Okay, and then I will pay attention to chat for a little bit here. Sorry. Oh, wow. Philip Jones is in chat, man. You're a rock star, Philip. I really enjoy your channel. I've been watching for a while now. And I didn't even realize you were in chat, Philip. I'm a little starstruck, to be honest with you. Everybody should sub to Philip. I know you've been on the news nationally, Philip, but I think it's important to do some ground zero kind of interviews, and you're definitely high on my list of people to get on the channel to talk about the rise and hopefully ultimate demise of this cult. So I appreciate you even being on the channel, Philip. You're an amazing human being, man. The folding chairs with the built-in umbrellas. That would be awesome, Flea. I never organized anything out here. I just come on my own volition, but everybody's welcome to come. I mean, if I'm here, I'm not going to organize anything or anything like that, because that's when the cops tend to start RICO charges and all that bullshit that they always plan. LAPD is corrupt as fuck, and I know that's what they're planning out there. But support is welcome. I mean, I'm in any shape, form, or fashion. If you're just even in these chats, if you're, getting a membership for $3, if you're doing a super chat like MD did earlier. Who just became a member? Is that Jody Q? Jody Q, welcome to the Monster Squad. I think that's you, if I remember your icon right. I think Ellie might have already put that link in, Lenny G. I'm sorry. Yeah, welcome to the Monster Squad. I do have revamped emojis. I know the emojis that I had at first were kind of weak, but you have to bear with me. I'm not an expert on those things, but I think I did a solid job second go around. So, and if I get enough members, I can do another emoji. I think I needed like 14 new members to do another emoji. So I do think about these things. I care a lot about the subscribers to the channel. Next month I'm gonna have a really cool live stream, very chill. It's not gonna be stressful, none of that. So Um, wow, we got a raid, another raid. Awesome, Jody. I appreciate that. Um, yes, Jody's got the werewolf emoji next to her name. So that's the 2 month icon is the werewolf. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it says oh, it says something too. I can't remember. It's really tiny, but I think it says Wolfman's got nards, you know, for the old Monster Squad movie. But that's the icon for the 2 month, and then there's more. There, I did it all the way up to 4 years, so um, hopefully we'll have some members that'll stick around for that long. But there's a lot to be. I think, like I said, we have to try to get people out and then gain knowledge from them. Knowledge is power. So, you know, the way I see it, people like Natalie, people like Philip Jones, Laura FM, these people are instrumental into getting a working knowledge of exactly what's going on inside that organization, what goes on inside there. Even though we think that then there really is nothing going on here in Denver. LA seems dead for the most part, except for those events that they have, you know. I mean, stuff like that. But I do view it as a dying cult, a dying quote unquote religion. But it's always helpful to gain inside knowledge of what's going on inside there, so that way we can, you know, further our efforts to protest. So, you know, a lot to be said there. Let me see what's going on in chat here. Hold on. My next step is getting another gimbal. I had a gimbal at one point, but that's neither here nor there. I know the stream is fairly unsteady when people don't have gimbals, and I recognize that. I don't know, TCD. It looks like twerking or farting. I don't know. That's Susie Alt. Welcome. Thank you guys for subbing to Philip. He deserves all the subs he can get. He's got an amazing story. We're almost at 200 likes as well. If you guys haven't hit the like button, I very rarely get up to 200 likes. So a special shout out to Natalie. Thank you so much for sending your people here. You know, it's always an amazing show out when there's room raids like that, and I really, really appreciate it. Hi, puppy. How you doing?
Thanks, man. How are you?
Look at the puppy. So excited. Gonna get a laptop and hence a membership. I still have not been able to do it on my phone. Fleet Factory, if you have an iPhone, there is a special link. Ellie has that link, and she put it in there a couple of times. iPhone's a little tricky, but with that link, you should be able to join if you want to. There's obviously no, that she put the icon in there, Ellie. I'm just saying what it looks like to me. It looks like either twerking or farting. I don't know. Who wants to be the 200th like? We only need 4 more. There it is. That's the link. There, Ellie just put in the link there. Sean Little, that's exactly right. Okay, so if you want to know a little bit about me, I started in the channel just started on its own. I organically. I was watching what K-Dot was doing with his activism, and I said, well, why can't I do that too? You know, and then it went from there. But my channel is an amalgamation of a lot of things that I do, and protesting is one of them. Being a civil rights activist is another. I do all kinds of stuff. I do interviews. I do journalism. I'm a dogged journalist, and I ask all the questions that nobody wants to ask usually. I'm very proud of that aspect of my channel. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of things that I do on this channel. Yeah, that's true. Ellie was. No, I don't think you were the first, Ellie. I think Bernie was the first, but you were really close. I'm pretty sure Bernie was the first subscriber, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, 204 likes. That's awesome, guys. All right, I'm going to be out here for a few more minutes. Amalgamation is a good word. Yes, Sean Little. J-Bat's assistant? J-Bat has an assistant now? Wow. You was first, Ellie? Are you sure? Please make this man set up an Amazon account. Perhaps he'll follow your advice. It's time he needs one. Okay, let me clue you in, Susan. I understand. I'm taking my spankings very well. I will get with Ellie and Jen later on, maybe today, and I will give in to making an Amazon wish list. I didn't know how it worked, and I definitely didn't want to dox myself. I'm sure you can understand, Susan. I'm starting to gain traction on this channel, so I know I love most of you, but there are a few nefarious people out there that would want to do me harm and have threatened to do me harm in the past, so I have to be very, very, very careful. So, but I will. I promise you I will. Yeah, Ellie was just talking about it with me. She is absolutely 100% correct. You know, and I even mentioned you, Susan. So, yes, it's in the works. Let's go look at the signage that I put one more time for everybody that's still here, and then I think we'll pretty much wrap it up. I think I made my point today, guys. But there's more to be expected on my channel. You know, I think at the very least it's an interesting channel. It may not be your thing, but it's my thing. And I'm pretty proud of what I have accomplished so far. There's one message. The next big message over here is the one I want to show you. Not my self-promotion, but I want Scientology to know who I am. I know they know who I am anyway, so there's that. And then this is the main message for today. Thank you, TCD. I am pretty proud of what I have accomplished on this channel and the fine people that I've met. Let's keep it going. I want to get up to I want to get a plaque from YouTube. Why not? Let's set our goals high. Why not? So these are the messages if you're walking up here. Cult entrance right there. They'll wash that off real quick. But I hope they leave these ones because these ones are important. That one and this one. And just in case somebody is in Scientology and wants to check out the channel, Mexican Long Hair. And if you want to get a hold of me, it's mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. If you want to have lunch with me, you know, the invitation is always open if you're inside. I feel like I need an assistant too, Ellie. Well, kind of do have a bunch of assistants, but you know what I mean, like real life, like in life, like tangible assistant, I should say, not real life, because you guys are all real to me. But let's go inside the shark and wrap this thing up. I do have a message for you guys, another message, but I'll talk about that in just a second here. Shark looking pretty today. And TCD, I still have your sign. I should have brought that sign out. The sign is awesome. It says Batman in Denver. It's really cool. Which, by the way, once I get some funds, which is probably going to be next month. That's how my funds work. um, I will purchase something that is going to be pretty awesome. But I do have a new vest. I don't know if you guys noticed. A new vest today. I debuted it the other day, but here, I'll show you. I do have a new vest. It's a brown vest. Probably looks the same. But I'll be debuting a new vest here real soon. That's what I used with my little bit of income. Well, part of it. Let's see. Ellie's voluntold. I subbed and hit the like button. That's fantastic. Amber says, I would also take someone out to lunch or give them a ride to a bus station or airport. I would help someone getting out as much as I could. And I think we all would, Anna Vaness. Amber Vaness, sorry. I was looking at Anna next to you. I think, I think that's important too, is to have support, like supported people. And even if it's something like getting a meal or, even just pointing somebody in the right direction or giving them a ride to the airport would be awesome. Thank you, Desert Dog. I appreciate that. My hair's a mess. It's important to have those type of those things, right? People that are willing to give rides. I know we're not an Uber service or Lyft or anything like that, but wouldn't it be nice to know that there are people that can give you a ride, like if you need to escape and get a plane ticket out somewhere, maybe to family? Ginger, there are 2 foundations that can help now also. Philip, yeah, well, I understand that, but I think more than anything, I think it's to me it's more grassroots than even any of the foundations, Aftermath or SBTV. I think it's individuals coming together and doing the right thing, so it does take a village. Sean Little, ride to an airport, ride to lunch, ride away. I mean, look, even if if someone were to come here and said, look, I need to get in your car and we need to get the hell out of here. I mean, the first thing I'm doing is driving, with that person in my car. Now, hopefully they're not, going to hurt me or anything, I mean, that would, safety is a concern, but hopefully that, it's somebody that's sincere that wants to get away from this cult. It does have superpowers, Texas Whispers. It sure does. But wait till you guys see the next one. And I got one in mind that I have to save up for. But once I get that, you guys are going to laugh your ass off. And also think that it's really effing cool, because it is. And I can't wait to be able to purchase that. But that's going to have to wait a little bit. Does take a village, Philip. You can have all the foundations in the world. I've seen this time and time again. And now there's a little bit of back and forth between those 2 foundations. I don't care what's going on there. All I know is what I'm doing. And I can only control what I do. So what I'm doing is every bit of important as what SPTV is doing, what the Aftermath Foundation is doing, what anybody protesting is doing. We all, like I put in that message over there, check my messages. We all need to step up and do our part, even if it is just coming and chalking even a block. I mean, if you're listening, come and chalk a couple more blocks over here. I mean, anybody that's in the Denver area, put your messages there. Let's fill the sidewalk all the way, the whole block, around it, whatever. Just don't do it on the street. And I understand why people aren't allowed to do it on the street. Thank you for the link. If you have an iPhone, I know it's really difficult to get a membership, but memberships are going to be key to this channel growing, and I didn't understand that before, because when I did memberships, I had to really think about it. It took me 3 years to do it. I thought it was a huge cash grab, and for some people it is a huge cash grab, but if you're being reasonable, and shout out to Nomfic and Big Chief and even Ellie and other people that have talked some sense into me. Memberships are important because it gives people a voice. They don't have to super chat all the time, all that good fun stuff. They can get a highlighted message, and they're always in green. So I understand the reasoning. If you're on a fixed income, that would be a really, really viable option. So I provided it. Nobody's under any obligation, but I am planning on doing some cool things. Next month I'll announce, I've already announced it, but I'm doing a gold panning session with Devin Prospector in June. I have to find the right timing. It might be the second week of June. I'm hoping to get the members taken care of right away, but the emojis are really cool now. That's another thing that people really like, is the emoji. So if you're a member, emoji away, and I hope you guys enjoy those. And I did revamp most of them, because I understand that you have to have emojis that pop in order to be viable. But there you go. You know, it's not a lot, but it's sorry, I'm just watching this guy that's I thought it was the same guy that went into that building, but yeah, beep beep for sure. Thank you, TCD. But I think a lot of those things are important, and I will constantly work on them. If you guys tell me, this emoji kind of sucks, I'd much rather have this type of emoji, whatever, then I'll do that too. That's why you need a wish list. I understand, Kathy. I'm gonna work on it today, I promise. I'm gonna put one silly item on there that cost quite a bit of money. That's the one that I was gonna save for. But if somebody wants to help me out with that, that'd be great. But there'll be other items. Mostly, Ellie made a good point to me. A lot of my channel at the beginning was homeless outreach, and I lost my food resource for that. And I'd like to get back to doing some of that. So that's a lot of the stuff that a lot of the stuff that I would put on that wish list, like hand warmers in the wintertime. Probably won't put that on now, but like you know, food, like if I could get some peanut butter and jelly and some bologna and some ham and, you know, some lunch meat and stuff like that, and put together a bunch of sandwiches. I love doing that, and Ellie will tell you in chat. I love helping the homeless. It's one of the things that I like doing on this channel the most, and I haven't been able to do that because of circumstances, and I need to get back to doing a little bit of that. Enjoy a cult-free day for sure, Maui. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Yeah, the people that donate memberships are amazing too. That's another great way of really helping all the way around, you know, is helping people that maybe can't afford those memberships. And for the people that can't afford memberships and are on a literal fixed income, I want to assure you that you guys won't be missing out, because even though I'm going to do a live only stream for members, and I just mentioned the one that I'm doing next month, I will make that available to you after. So nobody on my channel should ever feel left out. You know, nobody should ever feel like they're not part of this channel. And the way I view it, this team, it's why I mentioned the Monster Squad, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Monster Squad. I mean, first of all, I'm a big horror fan, hence my hats, my shirts. I'm wearing a skeleton shirt right now. But I really like that movie because it shows a lot of camaraderie and coming together to defeat, you know, Dracula or whatever. But that's the spirit of this channel, is to get together and overcome huge obstacles. I mean, look, I'm just one dude in Denver, and I feel like I've done a lot on this channel in such a short time. And can you imagine what we can do after, you know? So socks would be another great one. Underwear, feminine products, you'd be surprised. Um, you know, all kinds of things. Hand warmers in the winter is the big one. Socks, underwear, you know, I mean, just a plethora of things that I could put down. Sunscreen, water. Water's another major thing. What are you saying here? Simply set. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't, even if you're not a member, even if you can't contribute in super chats and PayPals and Cash Apps and Venmos and all that, I fully understand, and you're never, 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 never obligated to do any of that. Just being in this chat, hitting the like button and sharing it out and sharing with your friends, that's a big thing. Hand wipes is another big one, Amy. Hand wipes, water's the biggest one. I mean, water's huge, 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 huge. I highly encourage anybody to buy a case of water, have it in your vehicle, even if it's warm. I know some days it gets warm. Just hand that out to people because it can be used for so many different things. I missed something here. Hold on. Creature stole my Twinkie. Awesome. I did miss something. Hold on. Yeah, you gave you a shout out a few minutes ago, Chief. Thank you, Sean Little. I appreciate that. Sharing is caring for sure. Doesn't matter. Welcome. Wolfman has nards. Yes. Papa Smurf, that's, if you're a member for 2 months, there's a special werewolf icon. I think Jody Q has it now and a few others. But if you continue membership, it's kind of fun, the progression. You know, I have different icons for month milestones. 2 months is another milestone. I think 6 months is the next one after that, and then it goes on from there. If I can get a few more members, I will add another emoji, and we'll continue. Those are the emojis right there, and one of them says "hell yeah." So hell yeah to all of you. Other one says Monster Squad. I revamped them all. Most of them anyways. Yeah, Jody Q, you have it for sure. You love the Monster Squad. I love the Monster Squad too. Kathy, thank you for even being in here. Even watching the stream, the replay crew, I want to make special mention of the replay crew. So even though you couldn't catch this stream live, if you go back and watch it on the replay crew, that means the world too. So there's a plethora of ways to support the channel. I'm not huge on self-promotion, but today was kind of an exception. I did put my name in chalk over there with the YouTube symbol. From time to time, I will mention the memberships because I think that's important, and the ways to donate to the channel and whatnot. Super chat's always awesome, you know, stuff like that. All right, Fleet Factory, thank you for being here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to wrap things up. I don't think there's another channel to raid. Ellie, maybe you can see something. If not, I'm going to end here. I kind of want to go home and kind of rest a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the messaging today. And a special shout out to My Tony. I know you're going through it, dude, and hang in there. We're all with you. We're all My Tony strong. Send letters to My Tony. There's, you know, there's that means a lot. That means the world. You know, if you can get a letter from somebody that you don't even know, you know, that means a lot. But let me talk about mental health, because mental health is another thing that I'm big on this channel. As a matter of fact, Kip LA made me an awesome banner that you guys see on the channel that says mental health awareness. If you guys are suffering from your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. If I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you right there, are their favorite. Hold on to that thought, because it could save your life. There's also a number that you can dial in the United States and in Canada. It's 988. If you dial that number, you'll be connected to somebody almost instantaneously that can help you work through your issues. Okay? But if you're not in North America and you still need help, make sure you type in mental health help in your browser of choice. There's a plethora of options for you right there. But let's reach out to somebody, today if you're thinking about somebody, it could be a friend, it could be a family, it could be an acquaintance, a coworker, whatever. Reach out to that person and just say hello. It could make the world a difference. So anyways, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much to the mods, Ellie and the mod squad. I appreciate you guys immensely. Jules, Big Chief, who else? Unindoctrinated, I think, was in there earlier. MD, thank you for your super chat. All the new members, Jody Q, thank you for re-upping. And the memberships are always there. And also for Replay Crew, I didn't even know this, but there is super thanks after the fact. So if you can't get in on the live action, there's always a chance to help me out that way as well. Plus all the links in my links in the about section or link section, whatever. Those are all very valid methods of helping me out as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will see you guys on the next one. Philip, thank you so much, man.